It's Super Bowl week, part 1 for the Saints, a.k.a. Falcons hate week. And you know what the best part is, Andrew? Falcon fans, they hate their team so much more than Saints fans. Thomas, hit that intro.
Welcome to Saints Happy Hour podcast. We never skip a drink day.
Budrich wants to know how the doctor's doing.
That ended.
Now grab a drink and enjoy the show.
All right, everybody, welcome to another edition of the Saints Happy Hour podcast. As always, we are presented to you by Hard Hide Ponchatoula Strawberry Whiskey and Chilton County Peach Whiskey. I'm Ralph Marlboro. I'm joined by Andrew, Dave. Kevin is on a true crime assignment somewhere in St. Louis, and maybe he'll be here, maybe he won't. Thomas, best producer on earth, running the show back in Poland. Hi, everybody in the chat. People are pumped. Saints win off a bye week. I see Oppenheimer. I see Jerry G. I see Dustin J. I see Jason Champagne. Just too many people to mention. Fresno Saint, EJ. Who that golfer? Oh, my Schmengi. All of them. Love you guys for hanging out with us. On tonight's show, Falcons hate week. Let's get going. We're going to have predictions for the rest of the season. What needs to be good for the Saints besides quarterback the rest of the year? And your questions, Gen Alpha word of the week, and we'll preview Saints Falcons. As always, if we reach $100 in donations, I will drink something horrible the patrons have sent me. I got Irish whiskey. I got peach vodka, Dave. That's in honor of we're playing the Falcons, the Peach State, Georgia. So I'll do one of those if we reach $100. Programming note. Well, before we get to that, Thomas, how many weeks are we away from Ralph's crippled run?
All right, so as you can see, we are on 119 week donation streak. We have 37 weeks to go for Ralph's crippled run. We can make it 36 tonight. And Oppenheimer.
Steve Gleason weeks to go.
Oppenheimer, Tulane hater, won last week, but no new donations so far.
And listen, tell your buddy John.
Whoa!
Oh man,
Summerall, he can't leave.
Gross.
It can't be
bad Ralph audio. It's gonna be a good night.
Right.
It's gonna be a good night.
Vintage audio.
Or somewhere else. Got to be at Tulane.
Vintage
All right.
audio quality.
Oh my
So,
God.
how's my audio now? My audio sounds fine to me.
Yeah, well, of course it does. Just like you think your takes sound good to you too.
Ralph says it works here.
Yeah, it works here. It works here in my room. You just went off on Summerall there, but nobody could hear it. So I'll wait until later. I'm only half paying attention here, guys. This is
okay.
We just got some breaking news right before
but
this
Dave
went on,
is
so go ahead.
Tulane's ranked 24. Andrew in the college football rankings.
We are in. We are in effect. I am losing my goddamn mind. We are in effect. We have 2 games to go in the regular season for Tulane, 2 fairly easy games, and against Charlotte and against Temple this weekend. And then based on these rankings and because of these rankings, assuming we win both those games, we will host the American Athletic Conference Championship. I'm sorry, the American Conference. They got rid of the Athletic this year. They're just the American Conference now. We will host that game, which of course I'm excited for because, that's another game day for me and for the store and for making sales. And then if we win that game, we should theoretically be right there in the college football playoff over James Madison. We got PFT commenter from Barstool Sports. He's tweeting. He's upset. He's saying Tulane lost to UTSA by 22 points.
Well,
how could they be in and James Madison isn't in?
Andrew, Tulane they're this close to getting boat raced by Ohio State in a playoff game.
Hey, look, I don't care who we play. I don't care where it is. I don't care what the outcome is. Get me in the college football playoff. Let me sell college football playoff shirts. Please.
All
I
right.
will never, I will be selling RMFW shit till the cows come home at this rate.
All right. So we got a programming note. We changed some things up. We are going to play all the audio $20 text-to-speech donations at one time later in the show because the audio interruptions, it makes people mad. It's kind of clunky, and me talking over it, much like the Falcons season, Andrew, it's not going well. So we're just gonna tweak the game plan a little bit. Of course, Dave and other people have been calling.
Yes. No. Here we go. Can
30 seconds we've gotten so far? This seems like a bad call.
No, it's fine. It's very early. Can I just say, I've hated this whole thing for years. I have complained about this. And for some reason, Andrew goes and finally listens to one of our podcasts, like after it's recorded. He goes and listens to it and he's like, this is awful. Oh my God, what are we doing? And complains about it one time, and that's it. That's all we need. Everything changes. I complain about it for years and years about how horrible it is, and nothing changes.
I'm going to tell you something, Dave. I think what this should bring home for you is the fact that when you complain, it's like the boy who cried wolf. You do it so often, no one listens. It means nothing to anyone. We can't decipher if that's something worth holding on to or if it's just another Dave thing where we just ignore it. When I speak up, it has weight. People listen because it's actually thoughtful. And so, yeah, when you complain, it's like a fart in the wind. It's gone.
Andrew, it's not my fault that there are so many fucking problems and things to complain about, okay? I can't help that. That's not my problem, and I'm not going to just let them go. Look at you. You're drinking your Veuve Clicquot. Shut enough to blah, blah, blah. So anyway, I'm going to wrap it up. Ralph wanted me to keep this tight, so I've made it be known. I look forward to 2 years from now when we finally get rid of the Ralph puke meter.
Well, no, that's never going away. And people,
no, what are you talking?
They can still interrupt the show. You can still interrupt the show. It just costs you $56.60 if you want to interrupt the show.
That's 28.30 times 2, by the way.
Is right. All right.
Apparently, we're still making the cha-ching sound, I guess.
Well, it's right because people are still donating because they want me to drink because they enjoy it. It's part of it. It makes their lives better, and it's good for America. All right.
Thomas,
I mean, I also feel like I was the first one who said we should go on Twitch, and then a year later, Thomas was like, "Yeah, we need to go on Twitch," and then we go on Twitch. Look, I can't help that I'm a visionary. I am like the Steve Jobs of this podcast. I have a lot of ideas about it. If you'd like to hear them, I will be happy to share them at a later date. We can discuss this. But I have shared thoughts before, and I will share them again. But I have a lot of things that I would change about this podcast. I'm not kidding.
Yes.
Because I'm a small 2,000 square foot shop.
I did not have on my bingo card, Andrew, that the Falcons would be heading into the Saints game in abject despair. I drank so many Falcons tears on Monday, Andrew. I think I drowned. They are 3-7. They have no 2026 first round pick. But here's my question. Does the fact that the Falcons also suck make this week more fun, or does it make you more nervous because it's the Saints-Falcons rivalry in its truest form with two terrible teams?
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, I mean, historically, it's always been like a battle for last place in the NFC West back in the day, now in the NFC South. But yeah, it was always like, hey, maybe if we sweep the Falcons twice, we can if we beat them twice, we can end up third or fourth place in the division, one spot ahead of them. So, yeah, that was kind of the life that we lived for a long time. And it seems like we're back there. Yeah, it's strange. I mean, it's gone from the Saints being one of the worst teams in the league, a laughingstock, and Atlanta kind of being in this like zone of underachieving. And it's kind of flipped on its head to where now the Saints are maybe trending up just a little bit with that Shuck performance and going into the bye week. And now Atlanta has lost Drake London. They've lost Michael Penix. They're starting Kirk Cousins. And so the Saints are favored in this game by 2.5 points, which is stunning to me. Right. But here we are.
Have the Saints
it's been favored? I don't think the Saints should be favored over anyone not named the Jets or Titans. But at the same time, I think this is a game we could and maybe should win.
Dave, the Falcons don't have a first round pick. It's going to the Rams. So here's my question to you. Do you think the Rams are going to be drafting higher than the Saints because the Saints will not finish last in the South?
Okay, we gave our first round pick to the Rams. Why did we give it to the Rams? Who did we trade for with that?
Okay,
Atlanta.
All right, Dave.
They traded for James Pierce.
The Falcons, not we. The Falcons.
Oh, the Falcons. Oh, yeah. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Them.
What planet are you on?
Well, not this one apparently. It's hard to hear Ralph between all the issues with his audio and breaking up. And excuse me, Jesus Christ.
Distracting.
Yeah, I know. Come on. Is that gonna? No, I don't know. You got Tennessee in there, and you've got who's the other crappy team that's in there? The Jets. The Jets are in there. Yeah, I mean,
that's not the question. Forget those teams. He's asking, will the Rams pick ahead of the Saints? Yes or no? It has nothing to do with the Titans. It has nothing to do with the Jets. They could be in between. They could be ahead. They could be behind. The question was relative to
Atlanta finishing last place in the South.
Are you even listening?
Oh, yes. No, not really.
He's not. He's not. He's totally engrossed in Tulane football. He's texting with his bestie, John Summerall, Andrew. He's not. He hasn't.
But really what it boils down to is Dave wasn't paying attention.
Hand up. You got me.
Hand to God.
No, I don't think. Well, yeah, actually, the Falcons will finish last. I don't think the Saints are going to finish last. Again, I think we're gonna go. I think we're gonna. I look at not ooh. I said this last week. We're gonna go on a little bit of a tear here. I'm thinking 1-2 losses at the most. Here on out. This is it.
So what you're saying is the Rams
Tomas,
will be picking ahead
check
of
the timestamp on this.
Yes,
is that
absolutely.
your answer? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. I got to be honest. Like I'm looking at the Saints schedule. I don't know. I don't want to get ahead of myself. Let's see how the Saints do against the Falcons this weekend. But shit, man, that schedule is so soft, Ralph. It is so soft. I mean, the best team they play is the Bucks, and then it's a bunch of bottom feeders.
Oh, hello.
It's Ralph. This is terrible. This is so goddamn terrible. Ralph, of all the people that is allowed to have audio issues, you're not the one that's.
You're at the bottom of the list. Ralph
yeah,
is at the bottom of the well.
Christ.
In the end, we're like
show over and be the host.
I know.
That's what's about to happen.
And he can't even hear us because or we're listening to something that happened 10 seconds ago. I don't know.
He won't even stop talking because he's such a speaking spell. He can't even hear us.
Yeah.
I
know, but I don't even know if what we're hearing now is something he said like 10 minutes ago. It's like the light from the sun, you know? he's out. Look at him. I guess Andrew is he? No, he's back now. I don't know. What's your ping number at, Ralph? Is it at 5 million? Jesus Christ.
What's yours at, Dave?
Yeah. Mine? Mine is at 52, which is higher than it was before. Anyway, this is great podcasting. This is Dave, quality podcasting.
Since Ralph's connection just died, and I'm sure he'll be back in a minute. How are you feeling about this game? Like the Saints are favored by 2.5. You've got Cousins. He's going to start. Penix is out possibly for the season. Drake London is said to be missing. So you come in as a quarterback. That's the backup, and you're not even going to have the team's best receiver. So that all adds up to an offense with a dead arm quarterback. And I don't know. How are you feeling? You think the Saints are, they're favored by 2.5. Are you feeling confident?
Yeah, is this the first game we've been favored in this season? There we go, Ralph.
Has to be.
Oh, and your camera looks better too.
Oh, thank you.
For now.
I think you might have figured it out. All right, Ralph, you want to take over again?
I logged out and logged back in. That's all I did.
No, I think you answer my question first.
Well, I don't want to give too much away for later as far as the predictions.
Do you even remember what I asked?
Yeah, well, you asked the general question about how I'm feeling about the game against the Atlanta Falcons this coming Sunday at 12 p.m. in the Caesars.
It's not at 12. It's at 3:30.
It's not at 12.
First of all.
Okay.
Wait,
done.
really?
Go ahead, Ralph.
Okay, shut up. We didn't discuss the time. Wait, is it really a later game again?
It's at 3:30.
Oh, are we like the game of the week? Are we the game of the week?
No, we're not the game of the week. No.
Oh, well, then why the hell? This is the second game this season where we've been the 3:00 game for when we're not playing
In New Orleans.
a West Coast
I know,
opponent.
It's weird.
Yeah,
weird.
this is very bizarre. That's really bizarre. Okay. Well, my wife might not be happy learning this because I'm going to be going. Wait, no, I didn't answer the question. How am I feeling about it? Again, without giving too much away for later and the predictions. I honestly look. The Falcons are they are in free fall mode, and so I like our chances. We'll get into the details later, but
we'll get to the thing is, Andrew, things set up so well for the Saints in this game. I'm actually very nervous. You have it completely set up. Kirk Cousins is playing. He's immobile. His arm is shot. Falcons, their offensive line is decimated. Their wide receivers, London is hurt. Drake Mooney, a former Tulane guy, he hasn't been good all year, really.
Oh yeah, I know he's been on my fantasy team. Yeah, I know about that.
Been good. He hasn't been good. So it all lines up for the Saints. Millhouse, and it's like Lucy gonna pull the football from us. It scares me. Here's my question though, Andrew. Listen, I know it's the Falcons, and I know stomping them out would be incredibly enjoyable. But Raheem Morris, he could be on tentative ground. I think he's very shaky ground. The Bomani Jones did today, which will play later this week for everyone. He has a theory that Raheem Morris is not going to get 5. He's going to get year 3. You should listen to that. It's amazing. Bomani Jones hates the Saints. But I think if the Saints really embarrass the Falcons on Sunday, Andrew, this could be the end of Raheem Morris. It could be the end of Terry Fontenot. As much as I want to humiliate the Falcons, I don't want them to get rid of those two guys because they're kind of terrible, and I need them to stay.
I hear you, but also, I mean, there's so many Falcons coaches over the years. I think back to Bobby Petrino. I think back to Mike Smith. I think back to Dan Quinn, who have been humiliated by the Saints, and whether it was the Saints game that got him fired or the game after the Saints, but, it was really the Saints was like the beginning of the end. I mean, we have a history of doing this to the Falcons, right? So I love that, and I would wear that like a badge of honor. Like, we were the death knell in Raheem Morris being done. Let's not forget that when Raheem Morris was hired, we mocked the Falcons for doing it. We knew where this was going.
That's right.
I think deep down the Falcons knew where this was going. And Raheem Morris has never been successful. He's been known as a nice guy, high character, people like him, but he's never been successful as a head coach. And there was nothing that, and they could have had, I mean, look, who knows if they would have actually been able to hire these guys, but the people they were considering were Vrabel, Ben Johnson, and Belichick. Now, Belichick, he's not doing great with UNC either, so maybe that would have amounted to nothing. But they basically, in my eyes, they made the worst hire they could have possibly made, and it's all blowing up in their face. It's beautiful. And look, I mean, the Falcons are going to have to hire a new GM, a new coach. They never get it right. So why should I be scared about the next guy?
Hey, fair point. Oh, you forgot Mike McDonald, the Seattle call.
Cool. Good audio.
Oh, great.
Nice
awesome.
Audio. Yeah.
So I guess,
that's great, Ralph.
I guess it's not fixed.
Yeah, that's full speak and spell. Thomas, I'm not looking at the rundown. What's the next question? What's next on the agenda?
Whoa, next already?
Discuss. I'm making rat poison memes for Twitter for my store. So I'm not even paying attention.
Oh, nice.
Great. Great, Dave. Great.
All right,
We have my audio problem.
Ralph, you might be back momentarily. Hurry up and speak before your internet dies again.
All right. So
Make it count.
I'll ask you, Andrew, because Dave is predisposed. I know we want to beat Atlanta. Everybody's going to answer this question, so it's not that big of a shot at Dave because everybody's got to answer this. I know we want to beat Atlanta, and I know we want Chuck to prove he's the guy. But what's something else we should really want to have?
Okay, stop talking now because your audio's starting to die again.
No, I heard what you said. What's the one thing?
Yeah. So I will say this. I will say this about the Saints. And actually, quick story time. I met Jonas Sanker for the first time this weekend. He was in Charlottesville for his bye week. And he came to visit. There was a powder puff game that my daughter played in at the school. And I don't know. I've said this on the show before, but Jonas's youngest brother, his little brother, is in my daughter's grade. They're friends. And so his brother was the coach of my daughter's team. And so, he's sitting on the sidelines, went over to say hey. And he's really enjoying his time with the Saints. He said, rookie year is always hard and it's an adjustment, but he said that, he's really kind of acclimated and feeling more comfortable. Someone that was near me said that I had a Saints podcast and was saying you should go on his podcast.
Yeah. That guy, someone's name was Mandrew Mooj.
Yeah, exactly. And Jonas was surprisingly like, I'm not as busy as I was, earlier in the season as a rookie. So I'm more available. I could do it. So he seemed like possibly interested. So that was cool. He also gave away a jersey to our school for the auction, which he signed, which was a jersey that he wore for the Bears game. So that was really cool. But yeah, I look at this secondary and you got Quincy Riley starting, who's a rookie, Jonas starting, who's a rookie. Justin Reed obviously was like the one high priced veteran that's come in. And I think he's starting to play better. And then you have Kool-Aid. And I watched Bryce Young basically struggle to complete a pass against the Saints and look absolutely awful. And the following week he plays the Falcons and he lights them up for a Panthers record over 450 yards in overtime, basically pitched close to a perfect game, and it didn't look like the same quarterback. So that was really exciting to me in the sense that, look, this secondary really hasn't been that great this year, but you look at a bunch of young players that played one of their best games of the season, and then you look at the same offense and the same quarterback light up a different secondary the following week. And so, when you ask, like, what else do I want? Obviously, we want to see Shuck perform well, but I'm intrigued by this secondary now. I'm intrigued by every name I just listed. And, can they follow up this performance? Because on paper now, right, Drake London's out, Penix is out. You're facing the corpse of Kirk Cousins. And I want to see if the secondary can have a repeat for performance where all of a sudden we're maybe thinking you've got two rookie starters. You've got in Kool-Aid a guy that's very young as well. And there's something to hang our hat on here. And this is really promising. So I would say what I'm looking forward to is hopefully another week of the secondary playing really great.
That's a great point. And the thing is, Carolina was completely despondent, not just about Bryce Young, about Leggett, about Tet McMillan against the Saints. And they were just running free through that Falcons secondary the entire second half. Thank you, Bryce Young.
I'm also hoping that bodes well for Tyler Shuck.
That forever. It does. Thomas, let's do a donation update. Give us where we are. Play us any text to speech.
All right, so we are halfway there.
I've enjoyed no interruptions. By the way, this has been flowing nicely. This is very good.
All right, let me interrupt you now then.
No, go ahead.
Who dat golfer super chatted $20. Dave Su you wooks.
Nice. Who
What
that
the hell
golfer?
was that? Wait, what?
That was a donation message.
I'm guessing that was a lot of O's.
No, I know, but
A
what
lot
was
of
the-
views.
Yeah.
A lot of views. Next
I
one.
think it says Dave sucks.
I thought my internet broke again.
Next one.
Minji donated $50. Let's try this new donation thing.
Schmengi, $50 tip, and I will play the sound after I play the last sound because this was like right now he donated. Schmengi, thanks man. Last one.
Oppenheimer super chatted $30. I didn't know Dave can talk without complaining.
Thanks. So those are all the donations, and with that being said, well, get ready.
Brady Doyle
Oh, wow.
super chatted $49.99. I'm gonna need Dave muted, please. Thank you.
Whoa, Brady Doyle, first time super chat muting Dave. Dave, I'm muting you, and you can't go anywhere while you're muted.
Yes.
He doesn't
Yes.
care. He just wants to. He just wants to text with his bestie John Sumrall about Tulane in the playoffs.
This
It's
is
not
the
a
greatest
punishment for
moment
Dave.
in podcast history. Dave can't talk even if he wanted to. This is beautiful. The only thing that makes me scared about this is Ralph's audio is an absolute atrocity. So if Ralph craps out and Dave is muted, we're basically going one-man band here.
You're going. Andrew
What
and Tomas.
about me, man? What
All right,
about
so-
me?
Yeah,
I'm gonna
it's me and
do-
Tomas.
37
I'm
weeks
gonna
to
do-
go, by the way.
Wait, your mute is already back? I can hear Dave. That mute wasn't long enough.
Yeah, I can.
What?
I can
No, he's
do-
muted. You can hear him?
Irish.
Yeah, I
whiskey
just
here.
heard him.
Oh, wait,
Oh.
what about now?
Dave, talk. Ah, beautiful.
No, he's
Look
muted.
at
I-
that.
I clicked the
That's
wrong button.
beautiful.
All right,
Sorry,
I'm going to
sorry.
do the Irish whiskey.
By the way, we are 30
Andrew,
bucks
you
away
care
from
about
second drink.
Thank you, Brady.
80 proof. Here we go.
Here we go.
It's smooth, but I don't like Irish whiskey. Oh,
You like Conor
Kevin
McGregor's
would have
whiskey?
disagreed.
Oh,
I
you
don't
just-
like it. I don't like it.
What's the score? What's the
It's
puke
all
meter?
crap. It's an 8. It's not. It didn't. I just don't like it. It's ugh.
Hmm.
Irish whiskey's crap. Sorry. If I offend anybody, I mean to offend people. I don't like it. I'll tell you about a whiskey that doesn't offend. I'll tell you about a whiskey that doesn't offend me and is amazing, and that's Hard Hide Ponchatoula Strawberry Whiskey. It's a strawberry flavored whiskey blended with aged wheat whiskey, American light whiskey, Cocktail and Sons strawberry and lemon syrup, fresh strawberries from Jonesdale Farm in Ponchatoula, Louisiana. It's 86 proof. The whiskey is blended and bottled at the Sugarfield Distillery in Gonzales, Louisiana. You can pick up a bottle wherever fine spirits are sold in Louisiana, Mississippi, Texas, and Tennessee. To learn more and to find a location to get a bottle near you, go to hardhidewhiskies.com. Hard Hide Ponchatoula Strawberry Whiskey is supporting Saints Happy Hour all football season long. So support the people who support the show. Grab a bottle of Hard Hide Ponchatoula Strawberry Whiskey today. You can unmute Dave. You can unmute him because now he's just.
All right.
Thing is, tonight. It makes
I
him
don't know. I
happy.
feel like that $50 should last a little bit longer. I don't know.
I think what Ralph was.
I know,
can you hear
because
me now? I think what
thing is-
Ralph was going to say. Oh, you can hear
Who
me.
is
Great.
golfer?
I think what Ralph was going to say is that tonight it's not really much of a punishment. It's you're
Rob,
actually
get another
rewarding.
drink.
you're
Who that
rewarding
golfer just super chatted 30 bucks.
Jesus.
All right, what's the next?
I'm thinking of texting Troy Dan and a little thank you since he's on the CFP selection committee.
Oh wow. Is that tampering? Here we go. Peach.
What's-
This is
what's
peach
that?
vodka. Here we go.
Damn, 2 in a row.
How we doing?
Ugh, it's disgusting. We're gonna preview that bitch, and I'm gonna be drunk as fuck.
What's your score this time, Ralph?
Horrible.
Horrible is not a score.
It's a 1.
1?
It didn't do anything. You know what? No, it didn't do anything on the peak meter. It's just terrible.
1?
Terrible. 1. Just awful.
All right. 1 it is.
Ugh.
That makes no sense.
Thank God.
It's like smooth and delicious.
No, okay, then it's a 10. But it tasted horrible. It tasted horrible, but it didn't make me puke, is what I'm saying.
I'm going to just reiterate. Now, this has come full circle. I'm going to reiterate. We got to get rid of the puke meter. I look forward to us getting rid of the puke meter in 2027.
He's been doing this for so long, and he changes the rules every time he does it. It seems like this is ridiculous.
Numbers confuse me.
What is the point?
Numbers
what is the point
me.
of this?
I literally don't think he's picked a number under 3 ever in the history of doing these.
Well, the thing is...
And then he goes, this was absolutely terrible. It's a 1.
No, it was terrible. I had to wash it down.
A couple of weeks ago, he gave something like a pretty low score because he downed it.
I just think it just wasn't any good. Like, it didn't make me puke, which people want, and it didn't taste good. So I don't know, like, when you got those two things, Andrew, I don't know how to score it. Dave, maybe you're right. We can call another audible. We can get rid of the puke meter.
And by the way, we have a three-way tie at the top for the MVP.
I got a lot of ideas.
Jesus.
All right. So now we got to do post-bye predictions. Dave, I want your Saints 7-game record and your MVP for the last 7 weeks.
All right. Look, again, I'm gonna stay true to my word. I'm gonna stay strong here. I'm not gonna waver. I'm not gonna give one prediction here and one prediction there and cover my ass. I said before, and I'll say it again. I think we're gonna be on the win side for the remainder of the season here. I think we could only lose 2 games. I'm gonna say, how many games are left? We've got
5 and 2.
Yeah, 5 and 2. I'm going to say 5 and 2.
5 and 2.
I'm going to say 5 and 2. Which is going to be crazy because I think a lot of our wins. We still have 5 division games left. So I mean, like, theoretically, we could go 5 and 1.
4.
We could go 5 and 1.
4.
Sorry, yes, we could go. Yeah, we could go 5 and 1 in our division. Yeah, we could go 5. Yeah, what are you talking about? We can go 5 and 1 in our division.
Do you think the Saints are going to get to 7 wins? That's insane.
Yeah.
Who's your MVP?
Yeah.
The last 7 weeks.
There's only one way we're getting to 7 wins, and Tyler Shuck. And I'm sorry, I don't want to take that. I don't mean to take the easy way out. But like that. Let's face it. Like, there's really, considering what I'm predicting and the amount of wins I'm predicting, I cannot pick anybody other than Tyler Shuck because obviously that's the only way we're going to win.
I'm going to say this, Andrew. I think they're going to go 4 and 3 the rest of the way. That'll get them to 6 wins. I'm not going to go Shuck MVP. I'm going to tell you who's going to be MVP. I think Demario Davis is just going to continue this ridiculous season that he's having at 36. Yes, I know he's not as good as he was in coverage, and he's not as good quite as he was side to side. But, Andrew, this is what he's doing is freaking remarkable. And I think we are going to have a serious discussion where Cam Jordan, Kamara, Taysom, a lot of fans are like, you know what? You can just retire. This be cool. We'll move it on. I think by the end of this year, we're going to be like, Demario, you need to stay. We need to add some more void years. We need to lock you in and we need to ride it out until he completely falls apart. I think Demario Davis is going to have a great final 7 games. Saints will be 6 and 10 and pick 11th and make a lot of people unhappy. What say you, Andrew?
Yeah, I think I had the Saints at 3 and 14 as my prediction to begin the season. I predicted we'd go 3 and 14 this year.
That's right.
I'm willing to bump that up to 5 and 12. So I think we'll win 3 more games. So in these next 7, I am predicting that they go 3 and 4. And I think they're going to beat the Titans and the Jets. I think both of those teams are an absolute joke. And I think we split the Falcons. So I think we'll lose at Miami. I think we'll lose the Tampa game, and we'll split one with the Falcons, and then we might lose to the Panthers this next time around. So 4-3 to me is totally attainable. 3-4 is probably more realistic, but yeah, I think we win 3 games, and that'll put us at 5-12 for the year. As far as the MVP, I'm actually going to go with Olave. I think he's turned a corner. I think he's playing better. I think with Shuck at quarterback, we're starting to see him use more downfield with the intermediate routes, stretching the field. I think the fact that Shaheed is gone, I think he might be more of like a deep threat as well, where we might start using him more on the go routes. But I just think you now have a quarterback that's able to hit the ball, push the ball down the field. And I just feel like when Rattler was playing quarterback, it was a whole bunch of, 3-yard slants and 5-yard outs, and he would get and tunnel screens, and he would get creamed immediately and ragdolled. And now, like, Olave is playing more like he did with Derek Carr and actually making plays downfield. And so I think he's going to have a big second half of the season.
I mean, listen, the thing that's unique about Shuck to me, and I can't even really explain it, and you actually had brought this up on either in a conversation or a text that we had. You're like, even Shuck's dump offs feel more dangerous, and I really don't have an explanation for that, Andrew. But against Carolina, Shuck's dump offs were making yards, where I always felt like Rattler's dump offs were like for 2 yards and the guy would get tackled. And I really have no explanation for it. Maybe it was a one-time thing, but this offense, it feels looser and more aggressive. And do you think that now that Kellen Moore, he's plugged in his guy, right? And the Saints have had a week off. So they've had 2 weeks, not just to get ready for Atlanta, but do you feel like we're going to see not something like completely different, but the offense is going to feel a lot, not just different because it's better, hopefully, than Rattler, but different in a sense of we're going to see things that like Rattler didn't do, and it's going to be even more of it than it was for Carolina because the Saints have had to have 2 weeks. Kellen Moore's had 2 weeks to like get the car running like he wanted to run.
Yeah, I mean, look, the reality is Spencer Rattler was not a very difficult quarterback to defend. He was very much one read. If it's not there, dump it off or run, right? And that's how he avoided a lot of sacks. It's how he avoided a lot of turnovers. So that was the plus part of his game, at least early in the season. But I actually think it does make a lot of sense why some of these running backs, like they catch a dump off and he gets hit. I mean, to me, the biggest difficulty in defending Rattler is that if that first read wasn't there, he was taking off and running. And if there was a crease or a lane for him to run, he was able to make some plays with his feet. And I think that could be annoying at times to the team that was trying to prepare for him or defend against him. But besides that, like, he wasn't really a threat downfield. He wasn't. And so it's very easy for teams to take away the first read and then have the safeties kind of just play straight downfield because they know that it's going to be a dump off to the running back, and then they can just go guns ablazing trying to make that play and make that tackle. So I think the fact that Shuck has been willing to go down the field, he's been willing to go through his progression, he's been willing to look at the second and third read and push the ball down the field. The safety, and he hit some big plays, right? He hit the big play to Juwan. He hit the big play to Olave. Now, all of a sudden, the safeties have to play a little bit deeper. They have to respect some of these deeper routes because they know he's willing to go try to make those plays. And so now you've got 2 deep safeties. You've got more stuff underneath. The play develops a little further. Then he dumps it off, and there's yards after the catch. There's an opportunity for the running back. So to me, it makes a lot of sense. Yeah, anyway, so I think he's a harder quarterback to prepare for. And hope that means a good performance on Sunday.
I mean, we're all in a kind of agreement, Dave, that like they're gonna win more than they lose the last 7 weeks. That seems kind of toxic positivity, Ralph.
Yeah, it is. It is. I
It's a little scary.
This is what happens. This is what happens when you get a big win before the bye week, and you've got 2 weeks
in a bye.
It all kind of just sinks in, right. And I think the positivity, the toxicity takes over your body. But I don't know. We'll see. Honestly, I think this could be. This is a big test. Honestly, let's talk about that. Like, let's talk about the fact that, like, what if Tyler Shuck comes out here and lays an egg? And this is a big game. And I just had to I was listening to the replay podcast of Bobby Hebert and the Coach's Show and talking to Kellen Moore. And Bobby Hebert, I don't know if he was drunk or just his usual normal stammering stealth, but, he's talking about how important it is to beat the Falcons. Yeah, I know. And so, like, what if Chuck comes out here and lays an egg? Then I think everything that the three of us just said and all of our positivity, I got to admit, mine, it all goes down the drain. Like, I don't know.
Up in smoke. I think that's a great point. I'm going to be the first to admit that, like, I am being very reactionary, like, but I'm doing it on purpose. Like, I am being, just like, pardon my take or whatever. Like, I'm going overboard on purpose. And I'm just reacting to the moment. And obviously, the last time we saw Tyler Shuck, he looked amazing. And so I'm just going to assume that he's just going to look amazing for the rest of his career. Like, that's just the fact. So that's where I'm coming from. I think mentally.
I'm not actually being serious about it.
He had such a.
He did. He looks good. I think he has potential. He has absolute potential. What we saw from him is NFL quality, is NFL worthy. Like, the question is just like, did he just get lucky that one day? Was he just feeling his oats that one day? Or is that something that he can repeat on a week in and week out basis, like all of the good / great NFL quarterbacks do? And that's yet to be seen. And that's what we don't have.
I'm going to warn you guys right now. I'm going to warn you guys.
You're all hopped up on Vuv, and you don't know what you're going to say. You might say something silly.
I feel like I've been very balanced in my evaluation of Tyler Shuck. I've said that he played very well, but it's just one game. I'm glad he got a win. I'm glad he showed what he's capable of. It's exciting, but he's got to be able to stack these now. He's got to prove that he can do this consistently if we're seriously considering
stacking them,
not taking a quarterback in the first round in the draft. But I'm going to tell you right now, he lights up the Falcons. A second performance like this, he basically wins our Super Bowl. I'm warning you guys right now, all bets are off. If he plays at that level again, lights up the Falcons, like, I am over-indexing this. I will be exaggerating. I will be ready to put him in the Saints Hall of Fame. I will be ready to commit to him. Forget the minimum deal. Just give him a 10-year contract now. Just skip the cap benefits that you get and just give him a massive salary as far as I'm concerned. Yeah. Because if he beats the Falcons, like, it's
give him the Mahomes deal.
For me,
look, in that case,
all gas, no brakes.
In that case, if that happens to play out, I will let you guys amend what we just did the thing in the previous spot there. We gave our predictions. I was obviously the most optimistic and said 5-2. If he comes out and beats the Falcons and looks like that, I will allow, because I'm a good friend, I will allow the two of you guys to amend your predictions and go to 7-0. Or whatever you want to do. I'll allow you to do that.
Yeah. Now, listen, earlier this week, this is a true story because you see this in the comments from my buddy Brady Doyle, who, by the way, played at the same high school as Jonas Sanker and then attended the same college as Jonas Sanker. But I did ask him this week, is it possible that Shuck is the second best quarterback in the division? And I mean, now that Penix is out for the year, it's hard to argue that Penix is better. I'm now second guessing Bryce Young because he kind of set Atlanta's defense on fire. So
I don't know. Baker Mayfield top. Yeah, so you're saying basically Baker Mayfield is the best quarterback in our division, and then Tyler Shuck number 2, and then it's
Is it that crazy?
No, it's not. It's absolutely not crazy. And then number 3, it's between Bryce Young and whoever the Falcons want to start this week.
That's right.
Kirk Cousins is cooked. I would take Taysom over.
I think that's accurate. I have no notes. No
Kirk
notes.
Cousins. I'll say this.
By the way, Brady
4
Doyle
of them
is
against
the first
Atlanta.
quarterback. Brady Doyle is the first quarterback ever in our high school's history to lead our team to a victory over our biggest rival. He was the first to ever do it as a quarterback.
Wow.
True.
Wow, it's really more like a feud.
Covenant trivia for you there.
Oh wow. All right, so
Random
now we got to
Covenant
get to
play
the
of the
Gen
week.
Alpha word of the week. Dave, I have a word of the week, but I think Dave, is it your turn or I'll go? I got a good word. For
Nobody
this week.
sent me anything, by the way.
I got. Just play the open.
It
I
doesn't
got
matter.
it for the people, Thomas.
All right, I
can go next week.
I have the open ready if you want. Then
Yeah, let's
Go
good.
hit it.
Gen Alpha. Word of the week.
and by the way, we have a 4-way tie at the top for the MVP lead.
Wow. We'll get to the MVP update in a minute because we got some recap to do this week. Gen Alpha word of the week in honor of the Falcons. Andrew, it is dog water. Something that is very bad or poorly done. The Atlanta Falcons.
Is that a Gen Alpha? Is that a word? Is that a thing?
2025.
I feel like dog water. So Cullen is now. Ralph, we can't hear. Your audio sucks.
Trading
Ralph, stop talking. Ralph, stop talking.
2026
Ralph, stop talking.
first round pick was dog water.
So, dog water. So my son is now 15. I feel like dog water is something he used a lot when he was 6. That was like 9 years ago. And
I don't know. I
feel like 9 years ago he said he and his friends said dog water a lot, and then
Instead of dog shit.
Instead of dog shit, yeah. So, but it's basically used interchangeably. But right, they're little kids, so they call it.
Yeah.
And so I feel like the inflection of their words, like it would go dog water. You know, like they would kind of say it like that. It would kind of go high pitch. And eventually it morphed into just dog. If something was awful, like that's dog. So, they made it short for dog water. And that lasted maybe another 3 years. But I haven't heard dog water in at least 5 years.
That's Doge.
I didn't even know
like
it was
you're-
that
you're
old.
really-
I just
dating
checked with
yourself
my
now.
son. Yeah, I just checked with my son
So
and asked him if dog water was still a thing.
Not a Gen Alpha.
And he said,
Word.
not really. So it seems like at least recently it was still something, but it's
Ralph's internet connection is
expired.
definitely dog water.
Yeah.
a disaster. It's a disaster.
We're back to Skype days.
Absolute disaster. Yeah, we are. It's crazy. It's crazy that we've got all this tech. We've made all these improvements. We've hired all these Polish dudes, and we still can't get it right.
These Polish dudes.
Shame on us. Shame on us.
I feel like a better Gen Alpha word. Are you familiar with chopped? You
Yeah.
guys
I
heard
mean,
chopped?
listen,
chopped cheeks.
If something's
your
cheeks or someone is chopped, I feel like those are better. Yeah.
I'll have a better one
more-
next week, guys. Or Andrew. I feel like Andrew hasn't gotten in a while. I think maybe Andrew's up next week.
Maybe I can do a donation update while Ralph's internet is fucked.
Yeah, what the hell?
yeah. Well,
I'm going to
Whoa.
check Twitter and check on
Yeah,
how Tulane's doing
go.
at 24.
Because there's progress.
Go
We
ahead.
have new
Let's
donation.
give us
We
a
have a
donation
new
update.
MVP leader. And I will say after I play the donations.
Oppenheimer super chatted $20. Will Shuck hit the Falcon Death March?
And another one.
Oppenheimer's super chatted $25. Ralph's internet connection is dog water.
That being said, Oppenheimer is the new MVP leader with $75, and we have a three-way tie between Schmengi, Brady Doyle, and Huda Goffin for the second place with $50.
Oh, baby. That must have been
Dave, are you
recent.
familiar with the Gen Alpha term? So, like, if you call someone a huz, aka a husband, that's like someone who's good looking and you have future potential with them. So it's but it's he's either a huz or a chuz. And a chuz is a chopped huz.
No. I haven't heard of that. Wait, let me ask Dylan if he's heard of that.
I'm definitely a chuz. My audio.
Nah, never mind. I'm on my headphones and he's on his phones playing video games.
Whoa, is
here
that?
Here comes our very own Chuz, Kevin.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sean O'Lear's
And Kevin
song.
straight off a true crime assignment in St. Louis.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
Thomas, let's get to questions about my audio.
Did he
While
do
it's
it?
good.
Hey, Kevin,
Is he guilty?
Kevin,
Is he guilty?
Can you give us an update on whatever that was you were doing earlier?
No, the trial is not over. That was just day one.
The trial by
Boring.
combat. Trial by combat.
All right, but personal opinion. Guilty or not guilty?
Brother, I ain't saying shit. I ain't saying anything.
All right.
Good job.
Evan is about to insert a banana into his mouth live on the podcast.
Kevin's looking like Trump there. Kevin,
Guys,
did you
I'm
hear
hungry.
that Tulane? Yeah, that's what Trump said. Kevin, did you hear that Tulane was ranked 24th in the college football playoffs and have a clear path to the college football playoffs and the AA?
No, I was unaware of that. But thank you for telling me. That's good. Good for them.
All right.
Wow.
Who gives a fuck?
Oh, great.
10 questions are brought to you by Hard High.
So basically, what he was trying to do there is tell you that you should buy Hard Hide. Hard Hide is delicious. It's a great sponsor. We love them. Thank you for supporting
County
us.
Peach Whiskey.
Peach whiskey from some county I've never heard of.
No, Ponchatoula strawberry whiskey.
Wild strawberry.
They support us, therefore you should support them. But yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
And honestly, the more you support us,
they're gonna love that.
The more you support us, the more money we can actually funnel toward fixing whatever the hell is wrong with Ralph this week.
Yeah. And Ralph, you know what? Don't worry about it because I'm almost positive I sent John a hoodie this week, so he'll be happy.
Hey, I blame it on Monadula, man.
Yeah.
The fucking Wi-Fi.
I can't believe I'm saying this, guys,
take it to the top.
Ralph's internet is so bad, I almost missed the Morants.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
What's first up, Thomas?
By the way, I'm sorry to interrupt. No, I'm not. But I forgot. I've been drinking. It's November. It's mid-November. We're past mid-November. So you know what season that is? Do you know what time that means? That means it's
meth nog.
Nogs. Yes, that's right. We are officially in meth nog season. I forgot to mention. That's right. I forgot to mention that earlier. That's fine. I forgot to mention that earlier. I am enjoying some good old. Actually, it's not meth nog. It's regular eggnog. I did not. I'm going to pour another glass and make it meth nog. But I'm drinking it out of my Fear of the Wave highball glass. All right, let's go. Let's do this.
What's first up, Thomas?
Before first question, a quick one from the chat. Ralph, did your wife not lay out your internet connection this week? I blame Sally,
That's a Hall of
man.
Fame comment right there.
That's her fault, man.
That's pretty fucking funny.
Well done, Aldi Marie.
I'm only mad because I didn't think of it.
All right, first question, by the way.
Wow.
I have a small complaint.
Man.
We didn't get that many questions this week. I mean, this is a bye week, but still. I had to use
better than my audio.
A good thing we didn't do the mailbag last week, so I saved some questions for the mailbag that we're gonna do after this show. All right, first question from Don Checo, and he asks, and by the way, about $50 away from the third drink. Don Checo asks, has Tulane with Dave and his small 2,000 square foot shop's assistants elevated to just below Oregon and Phil Knight in the merge game? As Dave's not here, unfortunately.
Dave's not here. I
here.
will say.
No, I'm not here. No. Yo, stand down. Stand down. Okay, buddy, this is my time to shine.
Dave ran back with his pants down.
Zip. Okay. No, look, Don, thanks for the question. Thanks for the order also. I'm glad you got it. We've discussed the ranking news today. I won't go into that. Look, I had a great week. Tuesday was my birthday. The day after I think we recorded on Monday last week. Tuesday was my birthday, the 11th Veterans Day. Thank a veteran. So John wore the hoodie that we planned on him wearing, and it was a huge success as expected. Boy, you guys you're really predictable. And we had a great homecoming weekend. Friday sales were great. Saturday game day sales were great. Obviously they won. So we set all kinds of records.
They didn't cover.
No, they didn't. I know they're not very good at covering this year. I feel like probably. And but we set all kinds of records at the store, and thanks to everybody. And I'm looking forward to what the rest of this season holds. I'm not so sure I'm prepared for it. I still have probably 150 orders that need to get shipped out, and we're also John, because the team won on Saturday. John is buying the entire team and the football staff the hoodies. So I'm planning on having them printed and delivered on Thursday before they leave for the game on Friday. And they may actually be wearing our hoodies like when they go on the plane, and so you might see them on social media and stuff.
Can you make a roll motherfucking Saints happy hour hoodie?
No, that's a good one. Yeah, you want to start? We'll knock off Tulane.
Hey, real quick. So I have my daughter here, Lila Kate. Lila, how dated is dog water? We were talking about this earlier. Is that something that kids use anymore? Or that's old news, right?
Yes.
How old would you say that dog water is? How long has it been dead?
2-3 years.
2-3 years. Okay. Can you give us a Gen Alpha word that's more relevant currently?
41.
What does that mean?
It's like.
Oh, really? That's like. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I guess there's an adaptation on 6-7, and now it's 41.
I have heard this.
AK-41.
Chuz, Chuz.
Oh, we talked about Huz and Chuz. Yeah, we got that. Anything else?
Has she ever heard Let's Get Cindy?
Riz.
You're
We
pretty
talked about
demanding.
Riz.
Come on, man.
Yeah, we know about Riz.
Wait, Riz?
Yes.
Okay.
Riz is older than? Are you serious?
Riz is old.
Riz is older than whatever Ralph said.
This is a boomer word.
Dog water is older than Riz. Okay. All right. Thank you.
Kevin, the 41. That gets me excited. That means we might have a mini
41.
Camara rebirth last seven weeks. That's right.
41 is definitely a thing. I didn't know that was a national thing. Yeah, see, my son just yelled 41 from outside. Like, I didn't know that was a. I thought that was a local thing.
It does. Right. Huge.
It seems like they fucking randomize a different number every month, man.
Right.
How
What's next, Thomas?
How are these kids communicating with each? Andrew, your kid lives in Virginia. My kid lives in New Orleans. Ralph's kid lives in Houston.
38.
How are these kids communicating with each other? Let's get Cindy. And well, that's my thing next week. Don't blow it. Don't.
My internet connection 134. What's next?
I don't know what
Thomas.
That was.
All right, next question, a long one from Aldi Marino, who's in the chat. He asks, in a recent interview, Miss Benson once again defended Loomis. We are the worst team in the NFC and staring down the barrel of Loomis wasting another draft class. Would Miss Benson ever consider selling this team, or are we destined to another decade of shameful bags over our heads?
That's fucking illegal.
Why can't we get this right?
I don't
Andrew?
know. Yeah. I mean, this was always going to happen.
What are you going to if you fire Loomis now?
Listen. Like, we messed up some draft picks. There is no doubt about it. Like, Peyton Turner, Trevor Penning,
Marcus Davenport.
I mean, yeah, Davenport wasn't as egregious as some of these other ones, honestly, because at least Davenport was good for a minute. But yeah,
he
like,
cost 2 first-round picks.
Yeah, true. I mean, there's no denying that Loomis and some of these decisions, like, I don't really know how Jeff Ireland still has a job. Like, he should have been fired by now. But there was kind of no way around it happening this way, because remember, we were up against it with the cap, right? We were right up against it, and COVID hit. And it just happened to be in a cycle where we were heavy spenders because we were going all in with Drew and trying to build a team around him. And so we were all in when COVID hit. And it was just, unfortunately for us, like, we were caught with our pants down. And so what it forced the Saints to do was throw a bunch of bonus money at people to be cap compliant. And you couldn't really get out from under these contracts, which meant you hung on to guys like Cam Jordan and Taysom Hill and DeMario Davis probably much longer than we otherwise should have. And I think the combination of that plus poor drafting is what led us to where we are now. But I'm not sure that good drafting would have got us out of this. Like, we might be a little better than where we are, but we'd still be in purgatory. So why did you just start talking, Ralph? Like, what? Go ahead and ask Kevin.
Took a pause there. I thought you were wrapping up.
Wait, no, this question actually is a perfect segue into, I told you guys I wanted to do an occasional, I wanted to start a new occasional segment called, what did I want to call it?
Of the week.
Before you get to that, Dave, I want to ask Kevin a question.
That.
Kevin, what was more egregious that Loomis did? What was more egregious that Loomis did? Was it hiring Dennis Allen, or was it the 2022 and 2023 drafts? What was more egregious?
And now you're making me do that. Okay.
I mean, low key. Oh, by the way, that's a Gen Alpha term, low key. But
No,
low key.
that's like Gen.
This draft class is looking pretty good, especially if Shuck is legit. Maybe we're turning a corner.
Why can't I?
If this draft class ends up being good, does that change your opinion of Kellen Moore?
What's my opinion of Kellen Moore now? My opinion of Kellen Moore now is honestly is undetermined. Like, I'm still up in the air. I don't have a negative opinion of Kellen Moore. So I can't say that it would turn my opinion of Kellen Moore because there's nothing to turn it from.
I'm going to say the drafts. It's the drafts, because I just looked at both 2022 and 2023. 2023 is a borderline war crime.
We got Fuaga, right?
No, that was Brissy.
No, that was Brissy, and only Brissy.
Ooh. Yeah, and Brissy hasn't been that great either.
Yeah. Okay.
Man.
All right.
Oh.
So going back to the original question, though, the question was about like ownership and Gale, right? Yeah. So I want to have an occasional.
Now you want to go back to the question.
Well, yeah, that's right.
All right, hurry.
To go back to the question.
Tis the season for meth nog.
It's methlicious. So this is going to be called. It's going to be called the Back Nine Buzz. The Saints rumors from the rough. This is what I'm hearing.
Of the week.
You know.
The rumors from the rough.
That's the worst newsletter name I've ever heard.
This is what
that is the worst joke I've ever heard.
Around on the links, around town. So I was told. I was told that The reason Gail put out all that stuff about not selling the team or whatever is because Todd Graves told her, he said, hey, mention your price. Like, I want to buy him. Like, that's it. And so that's why she came out with all that and made a big ta-da. And I'm not saying any of this is valid. Obviously, you cannot take me seriously when I'm in this state.
Me and Dave, Andrew, are gonna have a crappy source off. Don't run that by your people, Andrew.
Merely information. I was also told the Brian Kelly buyout guy was some Episcopal grad who runs a San Francisco hedge fund. No name. Yeah. And that's been wait, I gotta look at it again because I forgot.
And that's
what
been behind the hedgerows.
No, that was what was it called? Should I? Oh no, I lost it. That was. I know it was called. That's called. That was your back nine buzz. Rumors from the rough.
That's been out there on the internet, Dave.
Okay, well, you're fine.
The hedge fund guy from
Dave's, I'm sure Dave's trolling the internet, Kevin, for the freshest seafood rumors he can find.
Back nine. Jesus. Sports Illustrated SI.com from 2002 thinks that's dated.
That Rick Riley thinks that's terrible.
Pete Pasquarelli.
Shout out to Mickey Loomis for the time he told a press conference that someone just made it up, and he was referring to Dave.
Someone just made that up.
I saw that.
Kevin, it's funny you referred to SI because I had AI come up with that name.
Oh Jesus
God. All right. Thomas, give us one quick donation update before we get to the game preview.
We have one more question, by the way, Ralph.
Yes,
if you want it.
good.
Go ahead.
Unless you want me to
Hold
skip
on.
it.
Can we talk about Drew Brees calling the game for a second?
Oh yeah, let's skip the question, Thomas. Let's talk about that. Drew Brees.
Skip the question.
Calling this game?
Yeah, he is. He's calling the game.
Yeah, Drew Brees is calling this game, shit. And I just have to say, if he does a good job of being unbiased, I'm actually going to be a little offended.
I don't think he will. I don't think he's. First of all, I think us as Saints fans, we are going to have a predisposition. We're going to be looking for like little things, like little pieces of biasness
at minimum. Yeah.
Yep. Well, I think we're going to find. I think as Saints fans, we will find the biasness. And then on the flip side of the coin, I think Falcons fans are going to be as equally, testy and be like, he's like, it's going to take one little thing to set them off. So, I mean, I think there's no two ways about it.
They're waking up. They're waking up
this call
Sunday. We're looking for a reason to be mad.
Look, I got to be honest with you. I didn't know this. Putting Drew Brees on the Saints-Falcons game, that's like fucking having Bill Vinovich fucking ref the NFC Championship game against the Saints and the Rams, like again, like a second time. Like, this is crazy. Like, this is totally, like, I cannot believe that. That's like Vilma.
Second game out.
Like Vilma has been doing it for a few years now, and he's done a couple of our games, and he's proven himself. Like, Vilma, I think would be fine. I don't think that's a big deal. But like Brees getting hired and then getting immediately thrown in, nepotism getting thrown into the Saints Falcons game. This is total biasness. Look, Ralph, I'm kind of now thinking I can sell my tickets so I can watch the broadcast because I'm not going to get to hear Brees because I'm going to go to the game. I'm kind of pissed off. What am I going to do?
Ralph, I kind of feel like if they bring up and show highlights of the spin cycle touchdown against the Falcons, you should have to do 3 shots.
Wow. I think. What if Drew mentions it?
Do we have a deal?
If he's like, remember that time?
That's a deal. It's a deal. It's a deal. I'll line up the boots. They have to show it on broadcast, though.
They have to show the actual play of the spin cycle touchdown.
Yeah. Wait a minute, Ralph. You're taking this bet? That's the bet that they just show it one time?
They just show it. I'll do 3 shots.
Ralph, God, you are an idiot. God, of course they're going to show that. Ralph, are you an idiot?
That's what works.
What a dumb... Jesus Christ.
It's what the.
That's going to make for good. It's going to make for good show.
Now we can root for it.
What the people want.
We know we know they're going to show that. They might show it 5 times. How about this? You're going to finally show it.
Is we're going to be halfway through the fourth quarter. The Saints are going to be up 3 touchdowns. Ralph is going to think he got off scot-free, and then they're going to drop it at the end of the game because they're just looking for any content they can find to pass the time, and they're going to show the spin cycle touchdown, and it's going to be with like 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter. They're going to lead with that.
No, they're leading with that spin cycle touchdown.
Man. Thomas, ask the last question in the mailbag.
All right. Final question of the show from Bulky. He asks, besides illegal, immoral acts, what can we do to make our special teams better this season?
Kevin, any thoughts?
Play the Falcons, baby.
Trade them?
Yeah, God.
Clone Taysom.
I was going to say, I don't know.
Get a new punter.
Taysom and Hayes. By the way, wait! I got a new back 9
putting from the
buzz. Rumors from the rough for you. Taysom and Hayner were playing golf today, and that was your back 9 buzz. Rumors from the rough update
of the week.
The T from the T's.
There you go. They were playing from the
Kevin,
box.
what's worse?
That was
back
funny.
9 from the rough or my audio?
That was good, Kevin. I like that.
What, Ralph?
What's worse, my audio or Dave's back 9 from the rough?
No. Whatever this. No, your audio. It's been. I was listening to it on YouTube driving back from rural Missouri. I about swerved off the road 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, great.
I do like that Ralph has a fat head of Jake Hayner and Taysom Hill both playing golf. That's pretty cool.
Right.
Well. Nice. Right. Yeah, their shirts are tucked in.
All right. It is time for game predictions. Thomas, let's recap from 2 weeks ago after Carolina game.
All right, let's see what happened. I already forgot. Wow, it was a good week for you. You were the only one who predicted the Saints to win and also picked Tyler Shock.
Oh, I got to
there you go. 3 points. Pretty bad week for Kevin, and picking Jonas Sanker. -2 points. Andrew still keeping his comfortable lead. And let's look how it looks at the moment.
Me and Kevin are now tied at the bottom. Okay, so I got a chance
6
to
points,
sneak into third here. 6.
I wonder who's going to pick first.
Dave, you want to go?
I've been. You know what? I've been going first for a while here. I'll defer to you.
All right.
I'm gonna go get more methanog anyway while you do that. So take a little time.
Oh, take my time. No, that's a mistake.
I said a little time.
I initially had one MVP written down. I responded immediately when I was sending this to Tomas yesterday. I sent my MVP in, but then I changed it because somebody in our
hates that.
Because I changed it immediately. So Thomas does not hate that. Thomas hates it when you guys change it at the last possible minute and don't give him enough fair warning to adjust it on the fly. I change it within like 5 minutes.
Okay.
I was going through our Discord, which you can join by becoming a member of our Patreon.
Nice.
Amazing.
Nice.
And you get the Bomani Jones interview early, commercial free. You should do it.
Yep. I'm looking forward to that myself. The Discord, and I believe it was Budrich on the Discord, had somebody. The discussion was who is going to be the random Saint. And yes, here's my prediction: 24-20 Saints. Who is going to be the random ass Saint that is going to haunt or put the fear of God into the Falcons this time? And Budrich came up with the perfect answer, which I am going to steal and use here. Devon Vele
Whoa.
is begging to have two
legacy game.
To have two red zone touchdowns, like literally like a combined 2 catches, 14 yards, 2 touchdowns. So
that would be amazing.
Give it to me.
That'd make the trade worth it.
Give it to me.
Trade. The trade is worth it. All right, Dave, you're up.
All right, I am up. I am going to go with look, I think the Saints can win this game. One, we're home. Andrew kind of touched on a bunch of points earlier when we were waiting for your speak and spell ass audio to fix itself. Look, Kirk Cousins is playing.
We're
Phoenix
still waiting,
out.
by the way.
Yeah, we are. Well, I am. Phoenix is out. Cousins is in. Drake London probably not playing. I mean, really, Bijan Robinson offensively, really kind of their only threats, I think. And they've lost 5 straight. They're just in a free fall. They got a problem. They have a real problem. And I think what we have here is we have one team on the way down, and you've got one team, I think that's us, the Saints, on the way up, and we're meeting here in the middle. And I think we know where this is going. The Saints are going to continue upward, and the Falcons, I think, are going to continue downward. I am going with your New Orleans Saints. And but look, this is going to be a close one. The spread was 2.5. Saints favored. That's less than your
opened
normal
Atlanta 3, by the way. It's
but 3. Well, 2. Let's face it. This is a divisional game. It is going to be close. It is going to be between 1 to 2 points. It's not even going to be between 3 points. So I went with. I think I went with Saints 27, Falcons 26. Is that what it was?
Wow, that's
what I said. I got a 1-point game. Yeah, I got a 1-point game, and I think it's going to come down to a field goal. I think it's going to come down to a field goal, maybe. So, or at least maybe not. Or at least maybe a lot of groupie field goals, kind of a death.
That score feels like a missed Falcons extra point to tie the game.
Could be 2. That's that. I was thinking when I was thinking about like how they would get to the score, I was thinking about either that or like a failed extra 2-point conversion or whatever. Because I do think about like how are these teams going to get to this score while I'm predicting it. But anyway, so I'm going to go with, I think this is going to be a kicking thing. I'm going to go with Groupie. I don't think I picked Groupie before, so I'm going to go with Groupie.
You picked him week 1.
I did pick him.
Week 1, man.
Okay. Well, then if I... Well,
you can use him as a joker, though, if you want.
No, I don't see. No, I'm not going to use my joker on Groupie. Oh my God, Jesus!
By the way, nobody used a joker yet.
The way Dave cares about this competition, you would think he's got money on it or something. He would he wouldn't.
Look, I don't like
his
to lose.
Thomas today behind the scenes. It was just
Hey, I don't like to lose. Hey, spoiler alert, Dave, you're losing badly.
I know. Well, I'm losing. I'm losing as badly as Kevin.
And you lost last season?
You're both losing to a guy with one arm. So, I mean...
All right. I'm going to go... I don't even know who I have left. It's like freaking week 11 here.
Just say a name, man.
No, I don't want to pick Groupie. Just say a name, please. I've already
picked Pick Kool-Aid. You picked Shaq 2 weeks ago.
Oh, you know what? Yes, I am. I'm going to pick Kool-Aid. Let's go Kool-Aid. Right. I'll take Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid? All right.
We're riding. Me and Kool-Aid. We're riding with Kool-Aid.
Here's my thing with this. This positivity, this game sets up perfectly for the Saints. No Cousins, no London. Atlanta's in the toilet. Their fans are in the toilet. They're as down bad as they have been in the last 7 years. It sets up perfectly for the Saints. And that is why I am afraid. This is Saints Falcons. I think Shuck is going to be really good, but I think this game sets up kind of poorly for the Saints because they start games so terrible. And the thing with Atlanta is their defense is built to be ahead. And if the Saints fall behind, I think it's going to be very bad for Shuck. I think he's going to have a terrible first half. He's going to come on in the second half, but we're going to have like a Undertaker out of the coffin Kirk Cousins game, and the Saints are going to lose 27-17, and it's going to be bad. It's going to be a mess. People are going to panic about Chuck. He's going to be okay. They're going to get it together the rest of the way. But this sets up too good for the Saints, and I'm afraid, and I don't like it. I think my MVP is Demario Davis. He's going to have a pick 6, which will be fun. But I don't like this. I don't like this setup at all for the Saints.
All right.
Well, I haven't gone yet, so I'm going to go now. Last. I get to go last every week. You guys are all wrong. This is going to be a blowout. This is going to be epic. The Saints are going to absolutely fire Atlanta into oblivion. The Falcons will be humiliated. They will maybe just go ahead and contract their franchise on the other side of this game because they're a joke and they suck and they deserve nothing but heartache. They are all that is soulless and evil in this world. Saints 57. We will feel sorry for them late in the game. We'll give them a safety just for shits and giggles. 57-2 is your final score. Tyler Shuck throws for 6 touchdowns. That is my player of the game.
Wow.
If Tyler Shuck
this is our touchdown. This is our chance to catch up, boys. This is our chance. Here we go.
Tyler goes for 6 touchdowns.
The door is open.
I'll do the 3 shots. I'll do the 3 shots that Drew Brees, if they show the Drew Brees spinorama. I'll do those 3 shots. And I will do a shot for each one of his 6 touchdowns. Plus, I'll do whatever the patrons donate if they get us to $100. That's how much I'll drink. I'll be doing a shot every 5 minutes.
Hey, Tomas, check the timestamp on this.
So basically, we need to hope Tyler Shuck turns into Norm Van Brocklin.
It was nice to know you, Ralph. It was nice knowing you.
It was. There's no way. Zero shot. Six touchdowns. Come on, man. The Saints haven't scored 6 touchdowns in the last 6 weeks, I don't think. Come on off.
What's the bell sound?
I don't know. That's
small
Max
bell?
playing with the cat. Nixon, come say hi.
I think Dave's meth nog comes with all the bells and whistles.
All right,
Did you
Thomas.
say Minxie? Didn't Minxie pass?
No, he's playing with the cat. He's playing with Pickle.
Hey, which one passed away? When did cat
Minxie passed away.
Minxie is dead.
That's what I'm saying.
Minxie
You just said Minxie.
I did. I meant Pickle.
Like when you first said it. Yeah, I think you said Minxie.
He did not say Minxie. He just said the cat.
Rest in peace. Thomas, recap the donations for us.
All right, so amazing show, guys. Tons of generosity. Right now, we are on a 119-week donation streak. We have 37 weeks
Steve Gleason
to go for Ralph's crippled run. Let me switch to the ball and thank everyone. We had 4 different donators tonight. Thanks to Hudat Gopher, to Brady Doyle for the first-time donation, to our Canadian French Mangi, and to the MVP for the 5th time this off-season with 75 buckaroos, the Dark Sith himself, the Tulane hater, who is the one and only Oppenheimer. Congratulations!
Thank you, Oppenheimer. You're the best.
I don't know about that.
Thanks to everybody who donated. We appreciate it.
Dave.
We appreciate it. You know, and maybe with the donations, we'll figure out how to make my internet be better next week.
Maybe.
Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the show and we made you laugh, consider supporting the show by going to patreon.com/Saints Happy Hour. Give us a shot. Every little bit helps make the show better. And don't forget to follow
Kevin,
us
quick
on...
update. 10 seconds. Go.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Went on a date.
Do we have something?
Yeah, went on a date last week with a lady from France. She lives in St. Louis.
Whoa.
She
Chateauneuf Pape.
She runs is the CEO of a board game company.
What?
And yeah, she's pretty nice. So we're seeing how that goes.
I like Kevin. I like him very much.
Let's talk about this.
Yeah.
Let's talk about this after the show. Talk about
next
behind
week.
the scenes.
Like she has a
Behind the
really thick
scenes.
French accent.
Kevin likes those
let's talk about
cougars.
behind the scenes.
He buried the lead. Thanks for joining us. Thanks to Dave, Andrew, Kevin with the great love update. Andrew Thomas, best producer on earth, running the show back in Poland. Until next time, the bar is closed.
Become a Patreon to hear about Kevin's new lady friend.